So back to the topic, strategies for enhancement in food production. So you can see the bee here. So the topic is clear: apiculture, beekeeping, in simple words, beekeeping. So the term apiculture refers to keeping, rearing, caring, management of honeybees for the production of honey and wax and even venom. We'll discuss about all this in detail. But before that, what is the word apis? It's a Latin word meaning bee, and this is an income generating cottage industry. Beekeeping is an established income generating cottage industry which has been practiced since ages. Now it is being commercialized because of more and more demand of honey and other products. Now, how do you do it on a commercial scale? So, to practice beekeeping on a commercial scale, you need a chamber or an area called apiary. It is an artificially designed, that means man makes it, artificially designed chamber with many compartments in it to place many beehives. This structure or device is called apiaries. It is a man-made beehive for scientific method of rearing. Normally the beehives make their own hive, but this is for a commercial purpose, so it's scientific methods are practiced here. So it's a scientific method of rearing honeybee for commercial purpose. Where to practice beekeeping? You cannot keep it in areas without flowers, etc. You should take care of all that. Though it is very easily set up in your courtyard, veranda or terrace, but what you should take care of is the area should have sufficient bee pastures such as wild shrubs, you can see here, flowers, fruit orchards and crops, because if flowering plants are there, only then there would be availability of sufficient pollen and nectar, which is very necessary for honey making process. Okay, and one normal question, though this lesson is very simple, but a few marks question may appear. Plants or crops that are pollinated by bees, you learn these names: sunflower, brassica family, you have so many, cabbage, cauliflower, mustard, etc. Apple and pear, all these come under brassica family. Now, what are the common varieties of honeybees that are reared in India? 3 names are here, they are all Indian varieties: Apis indica, Apis florea and Apis dorsata. Apis indica is most commonly reared honeybee in India. It's also called the Indian bee, this one. Apis florea is the little bee. People rear them also, but the most common one, if asked, it is Apis indica. Apis dorsata, called the rock bee. All 3 varieties are reared, but whichever is in higher percentage which are reared, that is Apis indica. Some non-Indian varieties are also there. They also have very high productivity: Apis mellifera and Apis adamsoni, and there are many more. These are all Italian, Asian varieties and all. Okay, now what do honey bees feed on? They feed on pollen and nectar. Their digestive system has a mechanism for processing the nectar and pollen into honey. So what is that nectar? It's a sugary secretion from the flowers which they convert it into honey in their honey stomach. They have a honey stomach. So this is how they are picking up and regurgitating into the combs in the chamber. What is the importance of apiculture? For commercial products such as honey, they are reared for honey, mainly for honey, and this honey are stored in the wax comb in a hive. And bee wax is also another important product. Venom, I said in the first slide, venom of honey bees are said to have proteins. See, this is the magnified view of a venom sac shown here, and people extract venom from this. Researchers are going on that and they have come to some kind of results like proteins found in this venom sac, in the venom, can destroy HIV, the AIDS causing virus. So here this is just a suggestive picture of just a symbolic picture of, it's not like honeybee sitting on the HIV virus. It's symbolic that the proteins in it have the potential to destroy the HIV. Okay. During flowering period, this is one important question for the CBSE exams. What is the benefit if a person is keeping bee as well as practicing crop farming in his yard, in his field? If he keeps both beekeeping and crop farming going together, he has dual benefit, because pollination increases very efficiently during the flowering period. One thing. So what would happen? What is the dual benefit? High yield of honey, because more vector and pollen availability is there, especially in seasons. Visiting bees get more and more pollen and nectar. In return, it results in increased pollination. When they visit the flowers for pollen or nectar, they get a reward. The plant also get a reward. They bring out, these insects bring out pollination. So crop yield increases. More pollination means more crop yield, more fruit production. Okay, so I hope that is clear. Then the most important thing here again is what are the products and what is its features, like what is the importance of those products or value of those products. Honey, as such, everyone knows it's of high nutrient value, and it makes a very important ingredient in indigenous medicine. Desi dawaiyan jo hoti hai, most of them contain honey, and they are also used as food additive. Like you can use honey with bread or puri or chapatis, any type of food, you can take it as an additive. Bee wax, preparation of cosmetics and polishes, any kind of polishes. It could be your nail polishes, it could be polishes of shoes, it could be polishes of the building paints, used in paints, etc. And also pharmaceutical products. So again it comes to the medicine area. So both these have got tremendous importance in the life of people. Now, a well developed colony, if you see, there are several thousands of honeybees, and all of them maybe not on the same stage or phase of life. They are, according to division of labor also, you can differentiate them, plus they are at different stages of their life cycle. We'll come to how they are differentiated according to the division of labor, but before that, see the different stages of the life cycle. Queen bee is shown here, the largest one, laying egg. Here one egg is shown, but hundreds and thousands of eggs are laid by the queen bee. Worker bees feeds the larva. They take care. Worker bees, many in number, they take care of the larvae. Larva reaches to full growth. Then worker seals the cell when it is fully grown. After taking care of, they will cover it. They will seal it with wax. And the larva gradually changes into a pupa, and then the adult bee removes the seal and comes out. So these different stages can be there in a hive. Now they exhibit, an adult bee, the adult bees exhibit polymorphism. Poly means many, morphology, their structure. So what is it? Morphological or functional differences you see in honeybees. There are three types or three castes. The one, as you know, the queen bee, this is the biggest in the hive, largest, and the dominant ones, the most superior ones. The fertile female, she is the fertile female, that means only she can lay eggs. That is fed on royal jelly, because she is the queen, her diet is taken care of. She gets royal jelly, rich food. She is the largest in the beehive. She lays about 1500 to 2000 eggs per day, and a colony consists of only a single queen, and the eggs laid by her maintains the hive population, because all the others come from her eggs only, with or without fertilization. That you will learn in some other lesson. There is a topic related to sex determination in queen bee. So this is a related topic you should go through. Yeah. Then the worker bees, they are also females, but they are infertile. They cannot lay eggs. They do all the work of collecting pollen, collecting nectar, cleaning the hive, housekeeping, taking care of the queen bees, taking care of the larvae as seen in the previous slide. See, you have heard the proverb, as busy as a bee. This is what it is meant for the worker bees. See, they are so busy cleaning the hives, taking care of larvae and all those jobs they do, even bringing nectar and all, taking care of the queen's diet, cleaning, etc. Now the drone bee, the only male, they are males. That means females are of two types. One is fertile, one is sterile. the drone bee, that is the male, will fertilize the eggs laid by the queen bee, and their lifespan is only for till fertilization. After that they are dead. Okay, so this worker bees also take care of removing all the dead bees from the hive. All that comes under housekeeping, cleaning. Hundreds of males are there in a hive. Okay, so these are the three types of castes in honeybees. Now, one important thing as given in NCERT, you have to learn this point wise given. What should you keep in mind for successful beekeeping? What all knowledge you should have. It's not a very tedious job, it's not a very labor intensive job, but you should keep these things in mind to have a successful commercial scale beekeeping. Nature and habits of the bee should be understood. Which kind of bee you should select and what is their habit, what kind of pollens they feed on, and all those things. You should know the location where you should place. We have already discussed, should be pasture, having pasture, nectar availability should be there, otherwise it will not work. Swarming, this is one important term. What are swarms? Those bees, when you prepare a new hive like this one apiary, you have to introduce some bees into it. There should be a queen bee, worker bees, and some drone. So all those freshly introduced bees are called swarms. Okay, so catching queen bees and other bees for the hive. So this is how a new hive is being introduced by the bees. So this thing is shown here is a swarming process. If two queens develop in a hive, the superior one will remain there. Suppose two queens develop simultaneously, only one will remain, one queen only should be there, and the others have to move out to new hive with some workers etc. and other bees to form different colonies. That also is a process of swarming, finding new hives. Then seasonal management of bees is very important. You should understand in spring season what is the condition, in summer what all should you take care of, and all those things. So seasonal management. Proper handling and collection of the product. So when you collect products for commercial purpose, it should be very hygiene based. So you have to take care of the proper handling, caring, getting it in a pure form without any contaminants etc. So that is it. I hope the topic is clear. Thank you so much. Keep learning. Have a nice day.